a mauve makeup look. I just wanted to do something super simple, something super quick. I really did. I just wanted a lot of lashes and a mauve lip. Put any eyeshadow. I just put a little bit of eyeshadow in my inner duct area. But if you guys would like to see how I got this finished look, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you found this video helpful. Thank you guys. Okay, so first I'm just starting off by brushing my eyebrow hairs upward with a spoolie. This helps to keep your brows like in place when you fill them in. And then now I'm just going to be using the Salon Perfect Brow Pomade in dark brown to outline my eyebrows with a E.L.F. angled eyebrow brush. I believe it's called an eyebrow brush. It's actually an E.L.F. small angled brush. So I'm just going in and I'm just using the brush to outline my brows, and then I'm gonna be filling them in slowly using the brow pomade. So next I'm just going to be using the E.L.F. eyebrow kit in dark brown, and I'm going to be filling in the inside of my brows using the same angled brush, just lightly. You want to just lightly fill them in. Do not have a heavy hand on them because you don't want to add too much product to the brow because it'll come out super dark and you don't want that. The front of the brow, you just want to use the brush upwards and lightly fill them in, light strokes going upwards so you don't have that square effect on your brow. So now I'm just going to be using a spoolie to get rid of all the excess product that I don't want to be in my brow, and it'll just clean them up a little bit. So now I'm just going to be concealing my brows using the LA Girl Cool Tan Concealer. It's in GC 980. And I'm going to be using an E.L.F. concealer brush to do so. So I don't start concealing in the direct front of the brow because I don't want it to give it like that square shape. So I start right before the front and then I continue to outline the bottom of my brow using the concealer, and then I blend it out with the brush. And now I'm just doing the same exact thing to my other brow, and as you can see, I'm holding up my brow arch so it's easier for me to figure out how I want to shape my brows. Now I'm just filling in the top of my brows using the same brush and the same concealer, and I'm just going in. I'm lightly I'm not even touching my brow, I'm just lightly outlining the top. And I normally don't do this because I don't like how perfect they look when I do this, but for this look I felt like it needed it because my brows were super dramatic, so I'm like, I need to conceal the top just to lighten it up a little bit. And then now I'm just going back in using the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, and I'm just filling in the areas that got concealer on them, and that's not as dark as I want them to be. So yeah. So now I'm using the same LA Girl Cool Tan Concealer, and I'm just I'm concealing my under eye, my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and the top of my lip. And now I'm just using the beauty blender to blend it all out. So now I'm just going in with the MAC concealer in NW25, and I'm using this to highlight my under eye area just to make it a little bit more bright compared to the rest of my face. And I'm also putting a little bit on the areas that I just concealed, just to highlight them a little bit more as well. And then I'm just going back in with the same beauty blender and I'm blending it all out. Okay, so now I'm using the LA Girl concealer in Toffee and Chestnut to contour my face. So I'm using Toffee first, I'm blending it out, and then I'm gonna go in using Chestnut and I'm blending it out. It's just a gradient contour effect. It doesn't leave you with a harsh contour, it just leaves you with a gradient effect. So it goes from lighter to darker, if that makes sense. So first I'm just going to be contouring my cheekbones using Toffee, and then I'm just going to be using it to contour my forehead, my chin, and then I'm going to be blending it out with the beauty blender. And then I'm just going to be going in with the same concealer for my nose contour. So now I'm using Chestnut to go over Toffee. I use Chestnut lightly because it's very dark for my skin tone. You want to try to get a concealer that is at least 3 shades darker than your skin tone to contour your face. So now I'm just going right back in with Cool Tan, and I'm cleaning up my contour. So I'm just gonna highlight underneath the contour using the concealer on my cheekbones, well, underneath my cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna be blending it out with my beauty blender, my favorite thing in the world. As you can see, I use it to blend literally everything. You barely see brushes in my videos. And it's actually not even a beauty blender. It's like, I got it from TJ Maxx and it was like $4. It was a Revive, I think it's called, and I got it 2 years ago. So I'm still using it 2 years ongoing, and it's still great and it still works. So now I'm just gonna be using my banana Ben Eye powder. I'm just gonna be setting my foundation, I'm setting my highlight underneath my eyes first, and then I'm just going to be going where I put the Cool Tan concealer to clean up my contour. I'm going to be using it to blend there, to set there as well. And you just want to leave your setting powder on your face for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes I leave it on longer depending on how much time I have, but for this video you just need it for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, that's all. I'm not using eyeshadow. I tend to put my Ben Eye banana powder on top of my eyelid for my eyeshadow, if that makes sense, just to set the foundation so it doesn't crease or anything. And now I'm going right back in with my nose contour using the concealer that I was using, the Cool Tan concealer, and then I'm gonna be putting the banana powder on top of it once again. So now onto my lashes. I'm using Kiss KPE 10 lashes in, I believe, Natural 2. These lashes are pretty long, but they're super natural looking, so that's why I love them. And I'm using Lash Grip by Ardell Glue and a tweezer to apply them. So when I apply my lashes, I usually let the glue dry just a little bit before I apply them, and then I use a tweezer to put the lash on in the front, the middle, and then the end, or sometimes I do the front and the end first and then the middle last. I'll just apply some mascara on your lower lash line and on top of the lash line for the false lashes as well. So now I'm just removing my Ben Eye banana powder using a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm using a shimmering bronzer, an illuminating bronzer from L'Oreal Paris in Sun Queen to bronze my face. Usually just use the bronzer in a replacement of a blush. So for this video, I'm not going to be using a blush. So as you can see, I'm just putting it on my cheekbones, and then I'm just kind of distributing it all over my face to warm my face up. Now I'm going to be using NYX lip liner in Coffee to line my lips and to apply my lip color. You can either use this lip liner or NYX in Mauve, I believe that's the name. Both of them work. I personally like this one because I'm mixing it with a ColourPop liquid lipstick in Beeper, and I like the look that it gave me, so I stuck with the Coffee. So now for Beeper, I'm just putting it in the middle of my lip. I'm not distributing it all over my lips because I just want it to be like an ombre look. So now onto my inner eye, I guess, tear duct. I'm just going to be using the lightest color in the golden bronzer from E.L.F Cosmetics in my inner tear duct. And then I'm just going to be using the same color on my cheekbones, and I'm also using the golden color inside of the palette as well, just to give my cheek highlight, or should I say just to highlight my cheeks. Yeah, that would have made sense. And then onto my nose bridge, on my upper lip and my chin and my temples. And then now I'm just applying Sun Queen bronzer once again, just to finish up the look. And that's about it. I think I'm all done. I'm just distributing it all over my face one more time just to warm up my face. And then I'm all done. So this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'd love making this video for you guys. I just want to know, what other videos do you guys have in mind? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave any comments or questions that I might have left out in the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this on my channel. Also, when I'm not on YouTube, I'm on Instagram at Beauty by Kryss. And thank you again for the support. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.
Wait, baby, it's about to go down.